Hi again. It's your guy, your host himself, DLG Reppin. Yes, I'm here again. That's my catchphrase. I'm here again, and I'm bringing you the next football context. A bit of transfer talk, and I'm bringing you a context on Mason Greenwood, and he has admitted his poor judgment on taking and inhale nitrous oxide. What was he and Phil Foden thinking, hey? Well, let's get to the transfer talk. All right, I'm going into the BBC Interactive Sunday Gossip column. Now, the Sunday Express writes here that Ronald Koeman would like to take Egypt and Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah to Barcelona, and he will be his top target. Well, top transfer target. Well, that ain't happening. And Mr. Koeman, you need to build a solid squad from scratch. Your first team 11 has to have a mixture of youth and experience. Well, maybe more of the youth than experience, from goalkeeper to attack. Because what I saw that evening involving Barcelona getting slapped 8-2 in a knockout stage of the Champions League. Come on. That's shambolic. Quarterfinals of the Champions League and you're getting slapped 8-2. But you Mr. Koeman, you've had one game, you won it 3-1, but you need to start from scratch. I mean, players are getting old in footballing age, and they're not getting any younger. Messi, Ives, Suarez, PK's coming on a bit, Well, I first saw PK back in 2008. He's obviously 10 years older now. Or should I say, no, 12 years older now. Fuck. Yeah, it's a long time. But hey, I wish you all the best, Koeman, I do wish you all the best, Mr. Koeman. Right, France forward, Kylian Mbappe has told Paris Saint-Germain that he intends to leave at the end of this season so that he can further his career elsewhere. And that's being written by the Sunday Times. Now, I wonder who writes these stories. I mean, is there any truth in that? And how much truth there is in that? If you are following this situation with Kylian Mbappe, drop me a comment. Drop me a message in my comment section below, and I'll get around to it and read your views as soon as possible. For me, if Mbappe is to move from Paris Saint-Germain, he'll more or less end up at Real. Well, will he end up at Real Madrid? I think he'll end up in the Premier League, and that will alert Man City. And Man City get a hold of him. My word. You're talking about one of the best. You're talking about one of the best young. Well, I'll say one of the best, maybe the best young striker in world of football. But imagine how much he is going to cost. He is going to cost a fortune and some more. This guy is class, world class, hands down. Pace, dribbling ability, goals. He is top world class striker, and he has now said that he would like to leave by the end of this season. Well, I would like to believe it a lot more until I see it on Sky Sports News how he's handed a transfer request, and I'll believe it a lot more. But we'll see how that goes. Now, Manchester United could move for Real Madrid and Wales winger Gareth Bale as an alternative to Borussia Dortmund's Jadon Sancho. Now, the Sunday Express are talking about this, and I feel that he will move from Real Madrid. This will keep going on and on and on. It's getting too boring. It's beyond boring now. Seriously. Someone in the Real Madrid department need to do something about this. Well, then again, I've said that Gareth Bale will stay to the end of his contract, and that's to the end of next season, I believe. And why would he want to leave quickly when he's on 650,000 a week? I was about to say 200,000. 650,000 a week. And being an Arsenal fan, I should know about what it feels like for a player not to leave because he's on 350,000 a week. Now that's Mesut Ozil, and he will not play for Arsenal again by the looks of it, because he's not exactly mobile enough. Well, he's worked hard last season, but that's the minimum requirement. But for me, he does not produce the goods, especially in the big games, and it's the same. It would just end up being the same deja vu for me with Ozil. But that's my stance on that. I'm really talking Gareth Bale here. He is 31 now. I mean, who would take a chance with him and his wages? I mean, a Premier League club will have to ask him to half his wages. Not even Man United will put up with it. And obviously that's not a dig, but Man United will not have him on 650,000 a week. Well, mind you, they could afford his wages because they pushed Sanchez's wages to 505,000 a week, including his two dogs. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. I mean, if he was to come back into the Premier League, he won't be the same player as he was at Tottenham, but he would be a fresh addition to the Premier League. It will feel like another fresh addition to the Premier League, and it will do the Premier League a world of good, having a player like Gareth Bale of that calibre. But we shall see how that goes. In other news, moving on to other news from Transfer Gossip to Greenwood, Mason Greenwood that is, and it says as a head title, Greenwood admits poor judgment. Now, Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood says it was poor judgment to inhale nitrous oxide after historical pictures of him doing so were published by The Sun. The Sun himself. How'd you get yourself exposed like that, Mr. Greenwood? You should know better. You might just be only 18. Well, come on. Nobody tells me he doesn't know the difference between wrong and right. He should know a lot better. He should be a lot more disciplined and a lot more intelligent. Moving on, it comes after Greenwood and Manchester City's Phil Foden were sent home from England duty on Monday for breaching coronavirus quarantine guidelines. So you get paid a bit of money and you think you're above the rules. You footballers, you honestly believe that you're above the law. Well, you're sadly mistaken. You're absolutely sadly mistaken, and you should learn from this, Mr. Greenwood, and your mate Phil Foden. I strongly urge others not to follow my example, said Greenwood. Yeah. Now you're saying that, yeah? Now you're urging them not to follow your example. Well, obviously, you should never have done it in the first place. Nitrous oxide is also known as laughing gas and hippie crack. Well, what can I say? He'll learn from it now. Hopefully, in years to come, he will learn from this and become a very, very good player on the pitch. And there's huge potential for him to become a top-class striker as the main number 9 or the lone number 9. And he will get there ahead of Martial and Rashford. It's just a matter of time. Until then, Manchester United will go on, get a top striker who will give them 25 to 30 goals a season. And it's Jadon Sancho the main priority signing. Man United fans, is Jadon Sancho the most important signing that you need? Or do you need a 25, 30 league goal scorer, striker? Leave it in the comment section below. Get back to me. Give me your views and your thoughts. Just leave it in the comment section below. You know what to do. Otherwise, let me wrap this up and say thank you again, ladies, gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. Thank you for listening, watching. Thank you for paying attention. I'm not always clear at the best of times, but I do get my words out in the end. And let me know what to do once I get over that 300 video marker. Yeah, and do comment, as I've just said. Smash the thumbs up, like button, and let's get some subscribers for me, please. I'd really appreciate that. And as I always say, I will help you by bringing you the up-to-date context, and you help me by helping my channel grow. And by doing that, you have to help me by subscribing today, yeah? Even if I get one, although I would love more than 10 and 20s. And as I said, I would love more than 100 subscribers before the new year. However, I'll settle for one today, if it means settling for one today. But it would be nice to see that I've got 50 subscribers. Even that would make me very happy. So it's peace, bliss, and love again. And smash that subscribe button hard, left, right, and centre. Thank you so much, yeah. And I'll be back this evening, definitely. Ciao. Have a good day.